Well, we had a big trade today, kind of like a little blockbuster trade. We know we in a dead time right now in the league. We had the Steelers traded for
Yeah.
Jonnu Smith and Jalen Ramsey,
Yep.
and then they got rid of Minkah Fitzpatrick. I think they sent them a 2025 seventh round pick, or was the
Yep.
fifth round pick, something like that.
Now, yeah, they got the seventh, and then
A
who was it?
fifth, I
Miami.
think.
Miami got back the fifth.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, what you think about that trade? I'm gonna give you my early thoughts on it. I like it, but I don't like. I think the Steelers are an older team. They're getting older. They're getting a little long in the tooth. The core of their defense, T.J. Watt, Cam Hayward, Ramsey's in his 30s now. They got Slay. He's in his 30s. DK Metcalf, he's not 30 yet, but you got Rogers coming in. He's a 1 year deal. What your? I mean, I don't know. I mean, they in a tough division. You got the Bengals, you got Baltimore. Let's see what the Browns gonna do. And the Steelers, you know what, Mike Tomlin, they good for winning. They're gonna win anywhere between 8 to 10 games. But
Yeah.
when they get to the playoffs, they're not gonna do much. What do you think about the trade that happened earlier today?
I think that's exactly what it's about. It's about getting out of that one and done in the playoffs. I think they try to push all their chips into the center of the table. Now Minkah Fitzpatrick, fantastic safety, dealt with some injuries. They went and got a tight end, which I didn't think they needed a tight end, and then also picked up Jalen Ramsey, which is a solid pickup at cornerback too. And he might be transitioning to a safety at some point in time in his
Okay.
career too. Now, that was something coming out of college. That was something that they thought about for Jalen Ramsey. But for me, I don't think it moves the needle enough, for the Steelers.
Yeah, I mean, you look at the quarterbacks. You're going up against Lamar Jackson with the Ravens. You're going up against Burrow with the Bengals. You
Yeah.
got Chase Higgins. Lamar they just signed D Hop. They got Zay Flowers. They just gave Bateman a big deal. Those two tight ends with Likely and
Hmm.
Andrews. They got.
Hmm.
They gonna. I mean, we got Pittsburgh. They always been a thorn in some of those teams' tails. And even on their baddest year, they've always been able to compete. I don't think. I mean, everybody thought when he's with the Jets, he was going to take that team to Super Bowl. I know the Jets and the Steelers are two different franchises. I was going back and forth early with a friend, but I'm like, I just think that I think it's a desperation move. What I think. I do think
Yeah,
Tomlin will be back next year, and they do have a lot of picks next year. But I think it was a
a lot.
desperation move.
Now they do have a lot of picks. Like you guys had a lot of picks this year, later on in the draft. But yeah, Pittsburgh got a lot of picks, and they just picked up some more. But like I said, I agree with you. I
Hmm.
the- when you think about how that roster is made up, you got a lot of guys that are getting older. A lot of these star players that are getting older. You got Cam Haywood. You got T.J. Watt with his contract issues going on right now. And then on the back end, you do have Joey Porter, who can have a bounce back season, but
I
you
like
pick up
Porter, but he's a little bit. He grabs too much. He
yeah.
too many penalties for on Porter.
But then you pick up Darius Slay, and then you pick up Jalen Ramsey. Like how are you guys gonna how are you gonna do that secondary now? Because
Yeah.
Porter's not a slot, you know what I mean, and Slay's not a slot, and
And
Ramsey's
now
not
you
a
got to
slot.
avoid the field at safety now because Minkah Fitzpatrick. Nobody's talking about that. They talking about how much better the Steelers got, but they lost a lot. They lost George Pickens, lost Najee Harris. Who gonna be the running back? It's gonna be Jalen Warren. I know they took the guy to Iowa, Johnson. I think they
Hmm.
took him, but that offensive line was not good last year. So Rodgers, an older
Yeah,
quarterback, he's a
yeah,
statue better. He's not. This ain't the Rodgers of Green Bay. He's not gonna
it
be
isn't.
running nowhere.
Yeah,
So
no,
it's
it
gonna be
isn't.
interesting to see what happens there.
Yeah, no, listen, we're on the same page right now with that when it comes to the Steelers. Yep.